All right. Sorry about that. If you're just tuning in, welcome, welcome. Trying out the new multi-stream, so bear with me. Just trying to make sure everything's working correctly as it should. Public and safe. Cool. I think everything looks good. All right. Cool. All right. I think we're finally ready, so let's go ahead and load the game up. Oh. It's not too bad. I think I need to add sugar.
A name whispered in the nightmares of the settled lands. The Mongols stand poised to shatter the world and remake it in a new image. With the thunder of bombards and roll of hooves, the hordes come. Lead them, and sow destruction among your enemies.
Lead them. Lead them to their glorification. To be stretching Mongol Horde Empire. Yeah, the last time I was on here was a few days ago, and it wasn't looking too good, like as far as like advancing, because we're advancing into Inca, and Inca has some super rigid terrain that is just super hard for those horses to navigate and really give them the advantage that they had. Because I'm pretty sure during the conquest of Mongols, like they probably didn't have to fight through a bunch of rugged terrain like this, but maybe I'm wrong. So Inca is probably one of the more powerful civs in the game right now, just because they have been doing really well. So I'll turn on this music just a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't mind listening to it. It's just kind of overwhelming. So they have tier 2 knights that they've been retaliating us with. They did have a lot more before we saved and logged off, but first things first, I think we're building a bunch of scouts because I need these scouts to navigate the seas. And then if I'm correct, I need to get all naval units can travel, all units ignore penalties from deep ocean. So I already have that, so that's perfect. And I believe we are building navy ports, well, shipyards, with 2 ships coming out of here. Gold's a little shy right now. It looks like we're not making as much as we were, but I mean, we do have this huge army right now that I'm actually worried about. I'm not sure if this advance is going to go very well. The Shawnee, though, we are pushing them back. I'm not worried about them. We actually have control of the ocean here now. And then once I have full control of what I want, I'm going to probably land guys here. I don't have any generals over here because I didn't prioritize this as a advance that I wanted. I wanted to prioritize my advance over here, so all my generals are over here. Yeah, influence is pretty good though, I will say that. So I could use that against Inca now because we're at 1 now, so we'll add 2 real quick. So that's 3 plus over them. But yeah, I'm not too entirely sure how this front's gonna go. I should pull this guy back. He's gonna be exposed, so I could lose 2 Kelshiks here. This is a really rough fight, I'm not gonna lie. But it would make it interesting if it wasn't a little difficult. And then I got this annoying little ship coming from this small tribe, small town, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so far this is what we're doing. I might have to pull out of the war, I'm not entirely sure yet, but building the temple and probably gonna build, we might need happiness here soon, but we'll do the dungeon. Let's see, dungeon. And we only had 3 cities right now. And I think we have plenty of happiness here. So probably just a dungeon as well, just to get that production up. Even though our cities haven't really been lacking in production, like we've been doing pretty good. The Grand Bazaar, 2 resource slots, homelands treasure, resource tiles, receipt plus 3 gold. I've never seen that. I think that's new. That has to be. It looks beautiful though. I want to build it. Really want to build it actually. All right. Well, let's see what happens this turn. I'm not too excited about this next turn. I got a feeling we're gonna lose a lot. I want to pull this guy back, but then if I pull him back, probably lose a Kelsic. Yeah. Yeah, these guys are healing. Yeah, that's it. That's all there is to it. I just gotta click next turn.
From the new land of gold.
What did we lose? We lost that night, and we lost another night. So basically, we're gonna be left with nothing but Kelshiks, and that's not really a good sight either. Yeah, I don't know. We'll use this guy to kind of hurt this over here. So let's bang it out and just kind of see what happens. And these guys have phenomenal movement, right? Like I can move all the way over here, but this is all flat until you get right to his land, right to the important stuff, right? So I don't know. I would hit that guy, but can't. We'll just keep banging it out and see what happens. My catapult's exposed now. Nice. At least he can attack there, so that's good. This guy's in the water. That's nice. That's gonna hurt a lot. Good job. Good job. And then let's keep healing with that guy. I really can't afford to lose too many units here. Should I attack this guy and push in. If I attack this guy, I probably lose him, right? If I don't kill this knight. Let's see. Okay. And then kill. Nice. Okay, we were able to get rid of that guy. We have another Kalshik coming up. Oh, let's see. Yeah, just super rough terrain altogether. Yeah, that does some damage to the city walls if I was able to push in. Let's put him back into the army. He should, I mean, this guy should zone him so he can't just beeline for my general right there. Cultural exchange, I don't actually mind that. We have the influence as well. So we're a little low on happiness. I don't really see. Oh yeah, here we are. We're at -1. That's not too bad. We'll get a temple after we get these scouts. I'm gonna automate them. I'm so happy that they've added that back in, because that was such a annoyance to have to micro every scout just to explore the world. All right, so for the Mongolian Horde, what kind of religion do we want to take here? Yeah, we'll do we'll do the snake. How about that? Oh, would not let us? Okay. Oh, wait. Genghis Khan, Holy City, name your religion. How about that? Check. And then done. A Mongol Horde religion. I wish it was a horse, but they didn't have that option, so it's okay. Let's see. Let's do... one of your cities. Yeah, we don't want to do that. 2 relics for the first time conversion of a settlement with at least 3 specialists. That's not bad. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. I like that. Okay, so we can do 2 gold. We can do happiness. 2 gold for every desert tile in a civilization's settlement following your religion, plus 4 happiness for every foreign settlement following your religion. I like that one. We're gonna need happiness, so do a missionary, migrant, or yeah, let's do the migrant. Where is he? He's here. I think we will send him. Try to send him to a newer city. Probably here to get that marble. All right, Shatanga. Let's keep chilling here. Let's build that fort. Cool. So I could use something to attack this. Am I able to use, what is it that I'd be using? Would it be this catapult? Maybe it is. No, it would be the, okay. I mean, that did a lot of damage. Look at that. Okay. Probably need to build some more knights, honestly. As much as, like, I want to get other things done right now, I think we really have to just continue building knights. We just have to crack it out. Like, these Krakens can wait a little bit. Yeah, we can repair. Just watch that gold. Okay. Sit tight. I want to move this guy up. Should I? I kind of want to move him over here, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, let's do that. And let's heal. Just relax there. And with this guy, let's bring him on top of the hill and see if he's able to hit him next turn. Let's inch the catapult a little closer. Okay, so tight. Alright, let's see the Shawnee War. Let's kill that guy. Let's go ahead and take Petulio if possible this turn. Catapult should really do some damage. Let's use these Kelsiks. Alright, Kelshik. So that guy can heal. Let's use this guy to attack. Very nice. Sweet. I don't think we can land. Not yet, because that's going to completely mess up with my, it's going to completely mess up my Kelshik if he lands. So it's not ideal. Let's attack. Yeah, we could probably attack this now. Maybe not exactly this turn. Next turn, though. He's only left with the general. Volcano explosion near Alabama. Okay, let's see. We got happiness. Pride, focus, science. Probably maybe do a specialist, maybe? Yeah, we'll do a specialist. We'll do, maybe we'll do it here. That's fine. We'll just do neutral with that. Okay. So we didn't lose anybody that turn. That's great. Their forces are definitely looking a lot weaker. I will say that. He can't attack, unfortunately, so that does kind of suck. It looks like he did pull back into his town there, so, or city, the original capital of Inca. Let's prioritize this really quick. Let's deal with this really quick. I can't land that guy there yet, but we're going to use our ships to bombard this guy. And then Tulio, love that name. We are going to use the catapult. Boom. Let's use his Kelshik. Boom. And that's all she wrote. Petulio is now ours. Uganda. And then let's go over here so we can start bombarding those guys. Let's heal these knights and get ready to land on Clifford. Let's heal this guy. And then this guy can attack the fleet commander over here. Bring this knight up. Put this guy on automate. This guy's also on automate, right? Automate. And then this guy can go on automate too. Cool. All right, this theater is over. Let's go check out this theater. It's a huge front line. It looks really good. It's a solid front line right now. A little weak on knights though, so we want to keep our knights alive as much as possible. Let's go ahead and attack this city. Alabama just took its first contact. The siege is beginning. Oh man, these Kalshiks do some damage, huh? As much as my catapult, really. Okay, I think I need more knights on this side. I just don't have any ready. I could pull this guy out. Ooh, let's see. Let's do that. Can he attack him as well? Oh my goodness, look at the damage. That is insane. Alright, let's pull this Kalshik up. Let's bring this guy up, and then let's get this catapult out. How much would this catapult be able to do? Not that much, right? So let's upgrade him to a trebuchet. Let's pull this catapult this direction. And then let's bring this guy this way. Keep him there. Keep healing. What can we do on this side? I don't know what's over here, right? I have no idea what's over here. So that's what I'm worried about right now. I need to get knights over there in the unknown so I can secure that. Are we gonna keep this settlement? It gives us, doesn't even give us the iron, it gives us the silver right here. It gives yeah, it's a pretty trash settlement, honestly. Let's raise this. Ah, we got a man-at-arms and a knight, it looks like. And they came over here nice. Looks like Greece, or not Greece anymore. Norman is moving some troops through my territory. Yeah, let's definitely bring this guy over here. Nice. Okay, so we could hit the city with this Kalshik, so let's go ahead and do that. And as much as I want to move this Kalshik up, I don't think I can just yet. I could move him here. Let's do that. Let's go here. And let's go here. I'm doing it. I'm pushing him up. Right, let's do that. Kill this guy. Alright, so we did get a, looks like we got an additional knight over here in Petulio. I guess that's okay. He's gonna get ready to land then. Continue to attack. Nice. Keep this knight over here just in case he gets attacked. And let's heal. Alright, next turn. Let's see. Let's check. This guy would be able to attack him, right? But I'd rather use the knights to probably push in. Even though if I do lose that knight, we're screwed. I got reinforcements on the way though, so it's not the end of the world. So that's probably what I'll do. Or I'll use this guy actually to. I want to get rid of this actually. And this needs to be focused on as well. Let's go ahead and attack the city of Alabama. Let's pull this guy back. So let's do this. So how do I do that? Let's go here, bring you up. then yeah, that works. Keep him there. He could go here, right? Then he could go here. That's rough terrain. That's unfortunate. I could bring this guy here, right? Alright, let's pull this guy up. Ooh, he might die. Let's use this guy to kill him. Let's pull this Kelshik back. And then let's pull this guy up. Hold on, guys, I got a message. I'm gonna take a look at this real quick. Alright. That was nothing. Alright, so. That I wasn't supposed to move the general up. Rookie mistake. Alright, well, the man at arms, bring him up. And I tell you what. Can we use anybody ability again? Yeah, let's do that. Let's attack this knight. Let's capture this. Push up the catapults. Looks like he pulled that wounded knight out. Rookie mistake on his part. Alright, looks like we can heal for some HP. Let's do that. Sit tight. Hopefully I don't lose this guy because of that. Alright. Pull the general up and then yeah, should be okay for now. Automate. Sit tight. I could go here and block off him from being able, because this is his only access from the city at least to push in, right? And we could get rid of that iron as well, so let's do that. Pull the knight. Actually, you know what? Pull this guy up. Alright, sit tight. And Trebuchet, let's get him out. We're ready to hit Shahoki or Kahoka, however you want to pronounce that. I'm probably butchering the hell out of that. Alright. Sweet. Alright, this guy, bring him over. This guy can go automate now because we're not expecting an attack from that direction anymore. Attack that commander. Let's bring these guys into the ocean here. Bring him over here. Let's kill that general. That's a level 2 general. That's huge. Alright. Let's continue to heal. And I don't see any walls. So like we're gonna kill his units and just walk in. So this isn't his original capital. His original capital is over here, which will be a little challenging, it looks like, but probably just use a bunch of boats and I'll be able to push through. In all honesty. We'll see though. Kalshik, bring him up. Sell over this guy. Next turn. Okay, command. Alright, so our line is still holding strong. We didn't lose any units that turn, but it looks like reinforcements have came just from the bottom here of Alabama. Looks like they're trying to keep this connection with Alabama. They don't want to lose it, so we're gonna have to figure something out here. I don't want to lose this Kelshik. So let's hit the city of Alabama again. Let's pull this guy back. So let's mana arms go up. And then we can use this Kelshik to attack. Probably attack this guy since he's open to my Kelshik here. So let's do that. Very nice. Looks like we can pillage this, so let's do that. I could kill, right? And then I could cut them off right there. I think that's what we'll do. And then I will pull this guy up. Use this guy to kill him. Trebuchet is not in range. That is unfortunate. Let's go here. Pull the catapult up. Hopefully they don't have any units that retaliate against that, and that's gonna suck. Let's get this knight to the front line. Okay. More reinforcements on the way. Alright, looks like we're getting a push over here in Couscous. So let's go ahead and attack with this guy, and then we'll kill with this guy. Let's attack the city district here. Perhaps we'll even... Actually, no, I do want to focus on the original capital, actually. I think that would be the better choice here. Alright, let's sit tight. We could pillage, so let's do that for the HP. That's going to be huge. Alright, it looks like we were able to make do of this rugged terrain. Once we get past this rugged terrain and we are able to encircle, that's when we'll start to see major advances here. So let's go ahead and pillage this mine so there any ground infantry don't have the extra benefits. Boom. Alright, let's go ahead and focus on this war. Let's see, let's grab the cogs. Open fire. Guy in here, let's get him there. Pull the knight down. Pull the knight down. Put the catapult in the water. Put the knight down. And sit tight. Kill this guy. Nice. Okay. Honestly, this is only so many units can push, right? At the same time, so let's bring this mana arms back. Let's go kill that commander. Well, the fleet admiral. Get him out of here. Let him sink with his ship. Those Shawnee warriors are no match for my knight. What are those Shawnee warriors gonna do to my knight? Come on now. Looks like the Comanche riders. It looks like Comanche riders at least. Okay. Let's just grab the dungeon. Let's get the buildings built. I think our war is honestly good so far. I don't think we need reinforcements. I think we're in a pretty good situation here. I think we're advancing and we'll be okay. So looks like they're using what they can to stop this encirclement of Alabama, but it doesn't look like it's gonna work. So let's kill this guy. Let's hit the city of Alabama. Boom. I want to kill this guy as well, so let's use the Kelshik. Boom. Push it. Now this guy won't last long, so let's put him there and heal up. Let's bring the man at arms up. Oh, it's happening. We are definitely encircling them right now. This is good. This is good. Huge. It all started from here all the way down, and now we're starting to encircle Alabama. All right, let's see what this trebuchet does. Let's see what it's all about. Oh yeah, we definitely needed that trebuchet. We're gonna need to upgrade this guy. One of my generals can upgrade, so I need to bring him a little closer. I don't know which one. Probably this one. No. We'll see. We'll see. Let's just attack with what we can for now. I need to bring this guy around, so we'll put him in the general right here. And then we'll bring this guy up. Okay. Let's bring this Kelshik here. Ooh, no way. Army commander in the river. That's gonna suck. That's 4. Literally a level 4. Huge. Alright, he's got another knight in the water, so let's attack that. Okay. Looks like this guy is able to deploy out automatically, so that's nice. Okay. Let's bring him. Oh, I can't use this guy to exit, right? Not yet, so. Alright. Sit tight. Nice. Okay. Let's bring this guy down here. Kill that. Oh, kill that. Okay, let's bring this Kelshik here. Let us kill that. Sit tight. Bring these guys over here, like so. Let's bring him over here and bring him over here. Okay. 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 Bring this guy over this way. Chill out. Alright, nice. Alright, let's choose a celebration. Let's get some gold. And then 3+ combat strength for cavalry units. Wow. That's huge. Let's get the armory. Looks like we can't build it anywhere. Well, could build it here. Alright. Very nice. Alright, let's continue to attack. Looks like they do have a knight there, so that's a little worrisome. If I was to hit that. Ooh, if I was to hit that, though, I could get some ground. Is this accessible through land? I think so. So I think we can attack it that way. We can attack with this guy. And then I can use my catapult to finish it off. Alright, let's capture that. Just so I can move the Kelshiks over this way. I'll pull him up. And attack the city. Pull him up. Pull this guy up. Attack the city. Attack the city. Okay. Put this guy in the army and then release him from the army. And then attack. Attack. Alright. Alabama's almost finished. They've been completely cut off from any supplies or reinforcements. So their days are numbered. I could pillage, but don't want to pillage. We want to take, so let's go ahead and kill. Very nice. Until looks like we got a additional knight for that, I think. Let's bring this guy over here. Bring him here. Put this guy in the army. We're gonna keep the settlement of Alabama. Promotion. Alright, so I think I'll probably do logistics next. Shatanga. Let's finish logistics, so command radius, 5+ hilling in neutral or enemy territory. That's huge. So +1 movement for land units within its command radius. Let's do that. Looks like we got some tin. Let's just put this all in our towns. Whatever towns don't have anything can have something. Okay, this guy can chill. Chill out. Alright, let's keep attacking the city of Couscous. Let's heal up. Let's kill this guy. Let's heal up. Automate you. And yeah, that's a huge army coming from Norman. I don't know if he's coming to help me with the Shawnee War or if he's coming to help me with the Inca War, but like, we've got it pretty under control. We're a little late on that, I think. A little late on helping with that. Because once we got that push, that was it. All right, let's start landing our boys. Very nice. He wants to give me his city of Roma. I feel like that's a little too easy. I don't really want to just take whatever the AI is going to give me, so I'm going to reject that.
Plenty of money.
Choose production. Let's repair everything here in the capital. Looks like it got kind of beat up by that boat and stuff, so get that repaired immediately. Okay, so should we attack just the city? Let's just attack the city. All right. Alright, let's get the main district, so let's use the catapult. Alright. Oh my god. Alright, let's take. Push upward. Let's bring this guy over this way. What hill? Alright, so this guy can go into the army here. Till up. And for our knights, honestly, we're chilling. We're really chilling right now. Okay. Okay, so get that culture, I suppose. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, sit tight. Automate this guy as well. Very nice. Looks like the Inca Empire is crumbling. They can't handle the Mongol horde. I mean, at first I was a little worried, but it looks like we're gonna win. Hassan Diaga.
The bellows work.
Okay. So it looks like we have tier 3 knights now. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and attack this district. Nice. Let's kill this guy. Let's take Couscous if we can. There it is. The walls have fallen. Okay, back up. Back up. Man. Okay, technology. We could do gunpowder. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Let's sit tight here. Sit tight. Ooh, this could be an issue. Let's bring him back. Let's upgrade this guy. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. Can you imagine that's just what you see before you collide with? Oh my goodness. Alright, let's keep this settlement. So we got a militaristic attributes. I would probably like to do +1 settlements fine. Let's upgrade these ships. Okay, sit tight. Alright, nice. It's happening. Inca's original capital will fall. Alright. Let's go ahead and attack. This should be the last district. So let's go ahead and attack. There it is. Alright, let's finish them off. Attack. Oh my goodness. There it is. They've lost all their major cities. Wow. Yeah, Kuska, or Kusa, which has gems, camel, silver, wine. It's a pretty good city. We'll probably take that as well. Alright, diplomatic. 1 happiness and settlements for each resource assigned to them. Definitely. Scientific. 1 science and settlements for each resource assigned to them, or +1 science per age and talents, or +2 in distant lands. Let's do the resource one. And then we can add another camel. We'll probably do that in the capital, or the original capital. So we can add this stuff in. Alright, until no need to upgrade right now. We're making plenty of gold too. That's amazing. Let's see, will they give me Kusa? That's fine. I'll take Kusa in a trade though if they give it to me. Which they will. Alright. Very nice. There's the pizza with Mr. Inca. So it doesn't look like we'll be hearing from them much more. Okay. All right, Mr. Shatanga. Let's go ahead and get a bunch of guys in here. I think Shatanga can come to the capital, and then I'll leave Subuta here. So we'll go ahead and grab what he can grab. Put him in here. And then you can grab who you can grab. Okay. Very nice. Bring this knight down there. We're gonna delete this trebuchet, well, not trebuchet, but catapult. We don't really need it anymore for what we're doing. Okay. All right. So let's bring this guy back. Pull him up. Very nice. Just walking them down at this point. All right, we got that marble online. Sit tight. bring the Kraken over this way. That's fine. And I propose he can come over here and then bring him over here. Okay. Sawmill, bazaar, wharf, grist, and then I'm probably gonna focus on missionaries after that for a while. I wouldn't mind building the Tunga here, just because I do think it's a nice spot to build it. So we'll put it there. So we'll cancel out some of this stuff then, and we'll move this up. Try to get it built, and then out of the original capital we could build the Grand Bazaar. It's gonna take a little bit. About over here. Oh, it takes 6 turns over here. All right, let's do that here. We'll build it right there, and then over here maybe we'll build this. We'll see if we can even do that. We'll build it here. We're gonna build the armories first. There we go. Dismiss. Okay. Let's repair this stuff. Nice. Okay. Alright, so Wuta is going to stay here, and then Noya is going to... I need to switch that name on one of these. So let's get rid of this catapults. We'll keep the trebuchet for now. Let's see. Logistics. Okay, so I think we will name this guy JB, and then let's add this guy in here. And let's bring him over here just to kind of like get some experience. Not really experience because we have plenty of it there, but and then the trebuchet can probably come down here to Kuska just in case we need to deal with Russia if they try anything silly. Okay. Bring him down here to Cusco, and then yeah, that looks good. It looks good to me so far. Bring this guy here. Keep this guy here. There. There. Okay, next turn. the unit. The commands do nothing. Come here. I do need to build an admiral, so I think that'll also be a main focus. It's just making sure we get that admiral out. Probably do it now. It's only one turn, and we desperately need one. Let's go ahead and get let's get this guy. This knight over here. How about that? Okay. Commander. Let's do bombardments. And we'll call it the Kong. Okay, very nice. We do need to kill this guy. Oh, he didn't kill him. Oh. Okay. Sit tight and sit tight. Bring him over here. Let's kill this guy. All right.
Colonial.
Looks like we lost a scout due to this nuisance over here that we're gonna get rid of. Okay, so that's already been built. What about the White Tower? I wouldn't mind getting the White Tower. The Notre Dame. The Bourbador hasn't been built either. I think we go towards the White Tower. I would love that. Because as far as Sokas go, Mongolia, we have the Endurazu, Ukrainian Cavalry Unit, Ukrainian Culture. Okay. It's fine. Let's pillage that. Shoot this guy. Yeah, we're just gonna walk into his territory. That's crazy. Okay. Let's kill that. Alright. Nice. What's going on, Stream Hub? Welcome to my stream. I think you're the first person who's commented on my stream. Okay, let's fill up. Okay. Nice. All right, let's do. Let's grab some stuff over here. Okay, let's grab some more buildings. Alright, how long do we have? One more turn, I believe, until we can do something with this. Very nice.
Wherever you may be, death
Tomb of
will
Azkia
overtake you,
was built.
even if you should be in towers of lofty construction.
Wow. The Quran. Very nice. Alright, let's get rid of this. The end of the Shawnee.
Sanekamo. Mechi lawia. Ne wete tan hakikona. Tasimata kitape sine.
I like how the Genghis Khan is just holding the arrow. Like, yeah. It's nice though. A death song has come to me and I am going to sing it. When I am done, I will go where the snows of winter go, where you cannot reach. We can reach anywhere. You're safe nowhere. Only when you're dead. Alright, there it is. The once to be Roman Empire, now Shawnee Empire, has finally been erased. They are no longer with us. They are nothing but the dust and the wind. Alright, looks like our Admiral's already got some XP, so let's go ahead and give the +1 range. Alright, this is the first time we've been at peace, I think, for like the first time in like 25 something turns. So, trying to think of what's the next move here. Do we attack into Norman, our very, very great ally here? Do we finish off Inca? Not much that we'll get from that if we do. Or do we look overseas to the deserts of the War Queen, Miss Armenia? Or do we look for Bulgaria, Miss Catherine? We will only know what the right choice is once we are able to discover. Let's go ahead and use this influence. Inca's trying to be the ally of that. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. We're gonna get rid of these guys right now. Looks like we lost our catapult and a knight. Very nice.
We take the Golden Road to Samarkand.
The Grand Bazaar. Wow, look at that. That is pretty. I like that.
I have the real...
Wow. That's nice. Let us grow the city. Let's get the fur. And it's not really too much to grab over there. Alright, so technology-wise, we just got the basically the best military you can get as far as technology goes. So, let's get to education. We could do +1 gold and happiness for every imported resource, or we could do 30% production towards training naval units. So I think I'm going to think about that. I'm going to grab something to drink, and then I will decide what I want to do as far as that goes. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. Welcome to the stream. If you're just tuning in, it's a lot that's happened. Feel free to talk to me in the chat. I love the chat. So let's get back to choices here. So we have a couple really good choices here, and we're making 323 gold right now, but like +1 gold happiness for every imported resource, that's huge. But keep in mind that's imported, not what we have, so it has to be imported from countries that we're friendly with and having trades with. So, or we could go 30% production towards training naval units, which could also be huge because then we could start dominating the sea as well. Like we've basically dominated our continent. Now the next thing would be to dominate the world. So, and how do you do that? You do it with a navy. You do it with having some of the best navies. So I think that's something we'll probably look into. I do like the happiness idea, but I think we'll honestly do the navy. And talking about navy, do we have the best ships that we can have? Tier 2. So tier 3, yeah, we do. So how long does it take us to build ships now? Oh, we can't build anything here for that. Let's build some merchants. We'll build 2. And then let's get a trade agreement with Mr. Norman here. Improve trade relationships. And then let's do a we'll accept 4+ food in town, so let's do that. And then if you accept it, it would be 8+ in the capital, so let's do that as well. And then yeah, choose production. Let's repair the mines, and then let's build the armory, the sawmill, and then let's work on some ships here. So these guys are all able to upgrade as well. So yeah, not looking too bad. As far as this military goes, I'm just gonna leave them here until I figure out exactly what the next move is for everybody, because right now we don't really know what the next move is. So we're kind of just gonna chill out. We'll probably delete this guy. It's a catapult anyway. And then let's get all my ships into the admiral. And then we'll upgrade everybody, and then we'll sit tight. So right now our fleet contains 3 ships at the ready. Not very many, so definitely gonna work on that. Looks like we have found the continent of Siberia. Nice. Maybe that's where they live. Okay. Just chill out. Next turn. All right, let's see. Oh man, we can make a lot of gold with that. That's amazing. Okay. That's not good. It looks like they are bordering somebody, so let's go ahead and start working on making an alliance with these guys because I think they'll be beneficial for us. And we have the influence to do it. Like, we're not lacking influence at all. Looks like another city was settled on this island from Armenia. So we have 2 foreign countries from the other side of the world on our side of the world now. On the island, so. Yeah, that's too bad. That is too bad. Okay, so out of here, I think we'll just grab some more stuff. So we also should be able to convert this to a city now, which we will do. Let's repair everything. So we'll just purchase to repair, and then let's grab an armory, which is only going to take us 2 turns. And then I would like to work on some ships out of here as well. And then an admiral, right? We'll grab a admiral. And then I want to grab an admiral out of here as well. So like, the commander. We're only going to build 3 ships. An ally is at war. With Pakahute. Yeah, why not?
Us.
It doesn't do anything to us, so. Maybe we'll go take Creek. What does Creek have? Marble, iron, and sugar. Not really something I care about so much. I'll just keep these guys close by, obviously at the ready, but I'm not gonna advance at all. All right, let's go ahead and deploy these guys and get ready to explore a little bit. Wow, look at that. What's going on over here? Likes civilizations that don't have settlements in desert or plains. It dislikes those with settlements and desert or plains. So our leader agenda is automatically she doesn't like us because we have a lot of desert. Not gonna lie, and a lot of plains. And then Catherine over here, she likes us. She's pretty cool with us. But like, are they allies with each other? They are. Look at that. I think we might be looking at a war very soon here, just to get rid of Timbuktu. Timbuktu. We'll see. I have a general over here. He's one of my better generals. He's GB's maneuver. I could move another general down if I need to, but I have Chitango over here as well. So. Okay, so what is the game plan here? What do I want to build? What do I need to be building? We're at 58% of age progress. I know we haven't done anything for enlightenment, so that kind of sucks a little bit. So like the idea is like, do I take out my ally? Or do I keep them as an ally? Right? And I can focus on the other countries across the world, right? So Let's keep building. Let's build. Well, actually, yeah. Let's build some more scouts. Actually, I need to discover some stuff. And we should have another merchant as well. So we already have one going there. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna get much more. We could go here though. So we'll do another trade route. And then another one here. So we'll need to do another trade route as well. That ship might actually fuck up my night. That's okay. It's not something that we are worried about, that's for sure. Oh, looks like we do have a ship here. Okay. Let's see if we can get open borders. We need to discover this land. That looks like a pretty important city, so I'm gonna say we found their continent. Ah, Inca. Sucked my very important scout that was heading that way. That sucks. Okay. Let's grow the town. Yeah, we need to get rid of this guy quick. There we go. Get out of here. Okay. This guy, bring him over here.
A bureaucracy. The best in...
Alright, let's grab that silver. Grab education. Let's get some universities going. Is that the only 7? Yeah, I guess we gotta get rid of it. That's okay though. Alright, let's grow the town to 3.5. Alright, we got another choice here. Let's do the gold. So we're at 418 gold right now, with happiness of 355. Let's see what this does. Not too much. We don't have a lot of imported, but once we start these trade routes here, we will. Speaking of that, let's do another one. And then, yes. Let's bring this guy over this way. Okay. Let's keep him here. Keep him there. Okay. Looks like Inca's got a little knight here. I'll wait for him to land. I'm not gonna lie, Bulgaria, Miss Catherine, has some very beautiful land. Very beautiful land. I like this. Stockholm. Let's try to make that our ally. Okay, 3.5. Let's grab the guilds. And let's repair the woodcutter. Is there anything else that I would maybe want to make a city? What about Couscous? 28. Alabama's 29. I think Couscous could be a good one. So we'll do that. Let's grab a shipyard. Boom. 242 gold now. Okay. Let's see. Let's bring this guy down. Let's go deal with this knights real quick. Okay. Got rid of that guy real quick. Okay. Got another militaristic attributes. The Kong can upgrade. Let's do naval units, command units, and splash ability. That's a great one. That's a really good one. So we'll be able to grant the second wind. Militaristic. Okay. Alright, we finally can get the units receive plus 2 HP when healing. Let's keep exploring the lands of Bulgaria. After we build this shipyard, I want to pump out a ship.
The best in...
Okay. Road town. Get that. 20% gold. 1+ gold for each gold adjacency. Like that. Choose technology. Shipbuilding. That could be a good one. And let's do the inn. We'll get food and happiness. That doesn't hurt anybody. So let's do that. Sparta's at 15 production. I will never settle the city, but you know what I will do is I will turn it into a food and pasture city. With this city down here, I think we'll turn it into The same thing. Okay. This one's definitely a mining town, so we're gonna do mining. And then this one as well. Actually, it has some mines, but it's a lot of plantations as well. Let's do the fishing town. Okay, couscous, Alabama. If I wanted to convert that to a city, it'd be 1,000. I think we're good on cities now. Honestly, we're gonna save our gold. All right. Ships are getting pumped out. We have our admiral on the way, so we have our fleet coming out to the capital now. So this will be our second fleet, and then we will have our third fleet. I'm not entirely sure what I'll call the admiral, so if you guys have any suggestions or if you guys want me to name it after you, let me know. Okay, cool. We're looking pretty good. We should really start thinking about what we want to actually do as far as advancing. I have to discover the world before I can really make those decisions. Russia's, or well, not Russia yet, but Bulgaria is neutral with us now. They were happy with us, but doesn't like anymore. Okay, so we found the mainland of Miss Catherine, right? So like, it's not that long of a journey. It's really not. It's really not. And if I was to land troops and do an invasion, that would be pretty interesting. And they're allies with each other, right? So I could use my ally, Mr. Norman, to kind of help me build this new world order, right? And this new world order will be just me and him versus these two, because they're allies, and they're allies for obvious reasons, right? They live on the same continent, and so do us and the Norman. And then at the very end of the game, we could focus on the Norman, but for now I think we can utilize them as a great ally. And instead of turning them into our enemy, we could use them as an ally, because it looks like they've took all of the Inca's territory, so they're going to be even more stronger with that. And then yeah, I think that might be the game plan here, is we invade Bulgaria. Holy shit, look at the military they have. That could be interesting. I think that's what we do. So I think we start building Lancers now. I want to keep exploring this area. So that admiral's almost done. Let's get rid of this knight. Get out of here. Let's upgrade everybody that is upgradable. Okay. Let's upgrade. Okay, so he's at 90% helpful, so I don't see a betrayal coming from him, especially, like, let's see right now. What is his relationship with everyone? He's friendly with Armenia. That's not good. But he's neutral with Miss Catherine. But Catherine is allies with Armenia. So that could be a conflict of interest. If he was to choose their side and betray me, that would suck, right? So we'd have to keep a general over here that I could trust to protect my lands against an invasion from him. And I think Shatanga could probably be the one for that, honestly. Yeah, Shatanga is probably going to be the one for that. I'll keep him in the capital at all times. And that's what we'll do. So, but I think we will plan an invasion on Miss Catherine over here, because I do think getting a foothold in this side of the world would be very important. And then just also being able to get rid of these cities, just so they can't use it as an advance onto my shores of my continent. The issue is time, right? We're at 61% now, so if we're gonna do stuff, we're probably gonna have to do it really quick. Looks like we got some more camels. That's nice. We'll actually probably put them over here now I think about it. Yeah, there we go. Bring this guy there. Boom, boom. Done. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so Subutai, and then Mr. Jeeb, and then who else? And then one of my greatest, which his name wasn't Noyan from the beginning, so we'll call him Kong, because this is the original general. The original general, the OG. So I think Kong will play a big factor. Like he's going to be an attacking factor in this, right? So, and my logistics can stay here for now, I suppose. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Is we're going to start getting ready for this and preparing. So I need all these guys to come over here. I want to get one more general. How long would that take, though? Where's it at? It's called the, yeah, so we'll do that. Okay. If you guys have any ideas or names for the generals, let me know.
If shipbuilding...
Let me know. Okay, so for our fleet commander over here, I don't know what to call him as of yet. I don't think Mongolia had any real navy commanders. Let's see, I'm gonna look it up really quick, because I'm actually kind of curious. Mongolia has the smallest navy in the world, consisting of only 7 sailors and tugboat named the Sakahapatar. I mean, that's to be expected. I mean, I wasn't really thinking they had a military to begin with. I mean, a navy to begin with, but yeah. So we'll that's what we'll do is we will, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, the Mongols rarely used naval power, with a few expeditions in the 1200s and the 1260s and the 1270s. They used sea power while conquering the Song dynasty of China. And that's what we're about to do. Not on the Song Chinese, but we're going to do it on the Bulgarian Empire of Miss Catherine. So, yeah, that's pretty cool, I think. So we'll do, let's see. SKH BA. There it is. Copy. The Mongolian name, the given name is Solkbatar Damdin, is a Pratomic, not a family name. So this was a great leader, and one of the ships were named after that. So that's what we're going to name our admiral on this side of the world. Okay, boom. There it is. All right, let's grow our city to science. I think we do gold. There's no issue with that. Let's continue to build Lancers. Okay. Bring this guy into the water. Let's we'll leave him here. Those two guys will stay there. I'm definitely going to need to build a larger military here. Okay. So this navy over here can also play a big factor if the Normans do decide to betray me during this war against Bulgaria, just because they are friends with them. At least we have this navy on standby over here to also harass their new capital of Ruin. So if they do decide to make that decision, hopefully, you know, we won't have to worry about a naval invasion from them. All right, looks like we just found the capital, Prisalava. Okay, it looks like Inca's got a little town over there, so it seems. Okay.
Since words are not fine, fine words are not sincere.
Okay. We could build the Berhadis Wara Temple. All buildings gain +1 happiness adjacency for navigable rivers, ageless. So that's nice.
The master.
I think we're gonna build that. I want to see that in my empire. Did someone already build it, or do I have to build it on certain terrain? The Berberdor is buildable, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, it looks like we can't build it. That's okay. That's okay. Agriculture. We have cavalry. Cavalry. And then let's grab some more lancers. Competing power in distant lands. Yeah, we don't need that right now. We're all right. One production on each production adjacency. That's what we're gonna do. If we had production before, we really have it now. All right, let's bring him down this way. And then let's bring, actually, he's chilling. So this guy can come up. Let's keep bringing our guys down. Okay. That's a lot of ships, right? Okay. All right. I need to get these guys hills, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to the coast, hill up, because I want this fleet at the ready to possibly attack this side, and if I need to have them wrap this way. But we'll see. I don't know what the retaliation is going to be from Bulgaria once this war does happen. I just know I want to be at the ready. And although the Normans are allies with us, I could see a potential betrayal here, so I have to watch out for that. Russia is on good terms with us now. We need to kind of start degrading that. So let's do a counter spy. And then let's do a denunciation. Okay. A little bit of contact out here is going to do that.
The earth is held fast by mountains,
The Vihirin.
so that it does not sway upon the waters.
That's pretty. I think that's a new one they've added in. Okay. This is lots of untouched land over here. Looks like Bagahute and Norman have made peace. Alright, so we have another commander here. Combat strength for naval units in the command radius is attack with fortified districts. Naval units within the command radius deal replicable damage when defending against range attacks. So I think we're gonna do engagement over here because I do feel like engagement's gonna be a huge one when it comes to ships over here. Yeah, let's do that. And I think we shall call this one. Let's call this one the American because we're gonna be attacking this first, right? This is gonna be our main course of attack. Like it's gonna be controlling this area, making sure we have the upper hand, and being able to attack into what is known as Siberia. So that's what we'll do. All right, let's keep building lancers. And let's build some more ships. And then I want to purchase a few ships as well. There we go. Okay. Let's hill with this. Bring him on down. Keep him over here. I have another Kelchik here that I want to put down. Okay, he's at the ready now. Let's kill that. Okay, let's go this way. Very nice. I'm not too worried about accepting anything from Day. I don't need anything from him. Like I could have took that, but I didn't want it. So, all right, machinery. Three combat strength for range in siege units. That's huge. Let us grab some more Kelchiks. Okay. Let's grab that guy out. Very nice. Alright, we'll be able to start this war pretty soon. Okay, so let's build some more Kelchiks, and then we will purchase a bombardment over here, and then another bombardment next turn. Let's do another Kelchik. Wow, look at that. Just destroyed. Alright, we have another land units with a command. Suffer no combat penalties when attacking while embarked. That's huge, because that's what we're about to do. Attack from the ocean. Alright, just to double check, that's everybody. We got this Lancer that's moving up, so I need him to come up here. Him to come up here. Okay. Nice. I'll check my phone real quick, so I guess. Okay, let's grow a city. Let's grab the 4. Alright, so we have another general. I think we will call him... Let's see. I got some names here. So we got Shatanga already. We don't have... Ogeda. Ogeda. So it's spelled like a so. And this was the child of Mr. Genghis Khan. So second generation, you could say. And what do I want him to be? Probably assault, just like his father. Just like his father. Perfect. Alright. Let's build some more Kalshiks, and then I think we're almost done building military here. Out of here, I want to build another galley. To purchase one more. That's probably another ship if possible. No, not possible. We'll do that over here then. Boom. Okay. Okay, let's keep discovering. Nice. All right.
From the new land of gold.
Let's do that one, and then let's push into here. So, all right. Nothing more to really research. So I think now we can go towards getting some missionaries in all of our cities. Let's build infrastructure here. So that gives us 10 somewhere. Where is that 10 at? There. And then we will build stonecutter, university, the temple, the inn. Yeah, choose production. Let's get a dungeon over here. A guilds. A university. Let's get some medieval walls. And then like a so. I do want to make sure we get rid of that as well, so we'll probably take that out on the way there. Holy shit. You guys see this massive army from the Ayutthaya? That is insane. Holy crap. All right, let's start converting. I'll keep him down here. It's not anybody's ally. It looks like Inca's trying to make them their ally, huh? Wow. I haven't seen a single tribe on here with that much military. That is insane. That would help us so much. How do I beat that? I want to beat that so bad.
The spear and the title.
Okay, let's see. We have not much choice over here, so let's just do that. Let's choose a civic. The White Tower has already been built, unfortunately. That was one of the buildings I wanted to build. That's okay. The Notre Dame has not, so we will see if we can get that before someone else does. All right. So we're pretty close to the attack here. We will attack into Tarnovo from our ally city. So he can go there. I could even wrap a potential guy out this way. So we're also going to want to take this land when we get there. Let's just keep exploring as much as we can before this war does start, though. I have an admiral over here that I need to discover. Okay. Alright, let's keep my ships over here. Boom. Boom. And boom. We do have this ship we'll have to take care of. So we'll get him close by. Let's get my generals in here. Very nice. Alright, so we will have to deal with these ships one way or another. Okay. Another missionary, bring him over here. Very nice. So there is a potential to grab this before they do, right? So add, we're at 25, 184, and all right, that's good. Making this my ally has almost became more important than the actual invasion, because the amount of military that they have is going to help me with Songhai and Bulgaria. Oh, looks like a war broke out. Arkansas ribbon disaster. Oh no, look at that. That's one nasty disaster, fellas. All right, let's grow. Let's get some more happiness production, you know. Same old, same old. 40% production towards training infantry and range units. I mean, we kind of built our military now. I think we're just gonna do the 3 culture and gold for every city-state for your allies with, so let's just do that. And just gonna build the rest of the infrastructure in all my cities. Okay, cool. All right. One crisis policy. One crisis policy. Alright, looks like we might be their ally next turn from the looks of it. Medieval walls. Let's grab the temple. Gristmill. The inn. Very nice. And level 5. We were making 460 gold with the military that we have. -8 happiness in settlements that do not follow your religion. That's gonna suck. Alright, we're just about ready. We just gotta make sure we take care of these ships. This guy here. Okay. We do have that ship there about to deal with. Okay, looks like they do have a few ships up here, so we'll have to be careful for that. Okay. It's like another city over there. Alright, we do gotta get this war started here soon.
Oh.
The age is almost over. So 2.5, let's do that one. And then production wise, we can get the camels, or we could even do this. Yeah, let's do camels. Let's see. One science and specialist. Let's do that. Another medieval walls. Okay. All right. How long have we been streaming for? 2 hours and 30 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and take a break there. I do plan on finishing this up probably tomorrow morning. But yeah, as you guys can see, we have the invasion being prepared, basically already prepared. We're pretty much done. We have our general, the Ogeda, the second gen. He is basically the son of Genghis Khan. That's why I named him that. He's a new generation, so he's going to be attacking into Polonia as his first experience. We're going to have our ships engage with their ships that are in our area. And then I have the blockade right here. And then we're going to have our advanced comm take Tarnovo. And then we're going to develop a basically a fleet of ships here to kind of mass across this border and potentially attack into Abilisa. So basically what we did in Inca today with that line, we're going to kind of do it here, but we're gonna have to do it with our ships to control the. We'll call this the American Ocean right here, right? Because this is called the American island, right? So we'll call this the American Ocean between Siberia, and once we control that, we'll be able to push into Bulgaria, and then we'll also have this fleet over here, kind of being a nuisance a little bit. Not sure what their goals will really be just yet. Just because we don't know what kind of retaliation we'll have, but as you can see, their capital is here. I think their original capital was probably this, but it's not too much land here that we have to deal with. But Armenia, we haven't discovered where she really is yet. I think she's definitely in this general direction, and we are slowly starting to explore that. Slowly but surely. And we did just make a new ally who has a massive amount of military, so that's also going to help us in the war against Armenia and Bulgaria. So in the hopes that Norman doesn't declare war on me, but if he does and he betrays me, we have Shatanga on the standby here with our fleets. So small fleets, nothing like we have over here, but it is something. And Shatanga, one of my better generals in my empire so far. And then we do have spread out military among our key points of cities here. But I think overall we won't have an issue pushing into Miss Bulgaria here. This city looks pretty flat, and then we have the elevation here, but I think it won't be nothing like we've seen before with the Inca. So I'm pretty excited about this. But yeah, once we get rid of this city, get rid of this, we start the navy line here, and then we invade into Siberia, the new continent. Because the ultimate goal here is to take over the world as a Mongolian horde. So with our ally, Norman, if he decides to stay our ally and not betray us, so we'll see. But alright guys, until next time.